Hello everyone, hope you are doing good and welcome back to my channel. Today we are at day 13 of the daily Leetcode challenge for the January month and we have a very good question in front of us. Let's see what this question is. It's question 1347. Minimum number of steps to make two strings anagram. Okay. What is anagram? They have mentioned it in this question. So if you don't know, no need to worry. Okay. Let's see what the question is. You are basically, as you can see in the input also, always see the inputs first so that it makes sense, when you read the question. So you are given two strings of same length. Remember, they've already mentioned of same length. If that has not been mentioned, you should have coded in your answer to check if they are of same length or not. Okay, so you are basically given two strings of same length which are called s and t. Okay, in one step you can choose any character of t and replace it with another character. Okay, as simple as that. We'll see that how it works, but just for now understand, we are trying to change characters of t. Okay, one at a time. Return the minimum number of steps to make t anagram of s. Okay, what is anagram? We'll see now. An anagram of a string is a string that contains the same characters with different or same ordering. What that means is, try to see here. Though they have not given example here, but let us try to understand what anagram is. See, for example, if I have ABC and if I have CBA, will they be anagram? Please try to read this and try to answer my question. ABC and CBA are anagrams. Okay, why? Because see, they have the same characters. Okay, exact same characters in the same frequency, but the only thing is they don't have the same ordering. But that is okay when we talk about anagrams. They may not have the same order, but the frequency of the character should be same. Okay, that is what an anagram is. Okay. Now what we are saying, return the minimum number of steps to make T the anagram of S. Okay. What is the step, by the way? In one step, you can choose any character of T and replace it with another character. So try to see the example here. In this example, you can see both of them are having A and B. Okay, both of them are having A and B. But what is the case? T has two A's. Okay, T has A for two times, but S has only one time. So, if you talk about B, there is only one B in T, but we have two B's in S. So what we need to do idea here is we have to replace one A with a B. Okay. So how many steps will be required? There will be a single step required, and that is what is the answer. Okay. Replace the uh, first A in T with a B. Okay. You can go through the other example as well, but I don't think they are much useful. You can just go through example 3 also once. Example 2, I don't think. Yeah, see, you will have to take a pen and paper and trace it out. It doesn't look that simple. Okay. So yeah, fine, that was all. And let us see in how many ways we can do it. Okay. So one thing is very clear, it has something to do with the characters present in the string and at their frequencies. So whenever that is the case, what I will do, I will always take a dictionary. Okay, it is also called a map in Python. I will always take a dictionary and I will try to map the characters present with their frequencies. Okay, so the key will be the character and what is the value? The value is going to be the frequency. If you have been following my video, I'm sure you will be understanding this data structure. And if you are someone who is uh, enthusiastic about Python, please try to understand this kind of data structure, because without them you will not be able to use the full capacity, that is full power of Python. Okay, now let's see what we're doing. I'm going through each character in S. Okay, remember there are two strings S and T. Initially I will be using only S. Okay, I will go through each character in S. What I will do now, if I is in A. Okay, if I is in A, just try to understand here. um, okay, let me first print and show you what it looks. See, for everything there will be okay, let me print and show you. See, A will look something like this. Okay, this my mapping will look like this. Okay, for every character there will be two things. Okay, what are these two things? See, the first thing. Okay, the first thing will say that for how many times it is present in the S string. Okay, so B is present in the S string for two times. As you can see here, B is present in the S string for two times. And if you talk about this thing, it will say how many times B is present in the T string. Okay, so B is present in the T string for only one time. Similarly for A is present in the S string for one time and A is present in the T string for two times. So this is how I'm trying to do it. Okay. So yeah, let me minimize it and let's go back to the solution. So that's what I'm doing. If if I is in A, then A of I of 0, remember I'm talking about S here, so only for the A of I of 0 I'm incrementing it by 1. If this is the if this is the first time I'm seeing this particular character, I am initializing it like this. Okay, the S part is starting with 1 and the T part is starting with 0, and the same thing I will do in a reverse way for T. Okay, whenever I see a character in T, what I will do, I will increase the 1th index, not the 0th index. Okay, see the difference here, it is 0 here and it is 1 here. I will increase that, and if I am seeing a character for the first time, I will decide how I will do it. Okay, I will start the T part with 1 and the S part with 0. Okay, I'm declaring answer here, and this print is actually to show you. Okay, then I'm going through the values of in A. Okay, J is the value in A. Okay, as you know, there will be for every value in A, it will have two components. One which will show the count in S, and the one which will show a count in T. Okay, so I have marked it as double S and double T. Okay, they are basically counts of the character in A, and that is, yeah, in each of those in S and T strings. Okay, so the idea here is if the count in T is greater than the count in S. Okay, so do a T minus S and add it to the answer. Okay, see why I'm doing that. See, you can do it in any way. For example, you can also do if T is less than S. This if T is double T is less than double S, then also you can do that. Okay, in a similar way. Okay, so you can do a double S minus double T. That also you can do. But the idea here is, see, try to understand what I'm doing here. The idea here is, see, in this case, A is definitely the count of A is 2 here, but the count of A is 1 here. Okay, so what we need to, if we need to make T a anagram of S. Okay, so what I need to do, I have to equalize their counts. Okay, so the idea here is one of this A will be converted to something else. Okay, what is that something? We did not know that. Okay, if their length is same, as long as their length is same, I'm sure that one of the A's will be converted to something else. Okay, so that's why I'm doing that. I'm subtracting that. Okay, double T minus double S. Okay, this will give me the count, which needs to be converted, and that is what is they are calling it as a step. Okay, I am adding it to my answer, which is initialized with 0. Okay, and finally I'm returning that answer. So let me quickly run and show you if it works. Yeah, as you can see, this is clearing all the test cases. So this was actually a very simple question, though they have asked the minimum, but yeah, actually it's more about how you are approaching this. See, I will say, because I've seen several of this question, this was on the easier side for me. But if you are solving this question for the first time, my suggestion to you will be try to understand what is mapping. Whenever such a question comes, always try to understand what is the frequency. Okay, what are the frequency? What is the frequency? So how to get the frequency? I'm doing something like this. Okay, I'm using a map. In the key part I'm storing the character, and the value part I'm storing this frequency, and that's how I'm manipulating it. And finally what I'm doing, I have found a way. This way you have to analyze and find. See, if the characters, for example, the A character in T is greater than the number of the A character in S. Okay, so that means definitely I will have to place those extra A's. I will have to convert those extra A's into something else. So that will be that will be uh, that will be done through a step. Okay, so that will be contributing in the number of steps that I need. Okay, that's why I'm including them in the answer. Okay, so yeah, friend, that was all for today. This question, according to me, was on the easier side, though it is marked medium, but I will say it was on the easier side. And yeah, that was it. See, in Leetcode you can always go through the hints if you want. They will give you some hints, you can go through them maybe. And yeah, friends, that was all for today. If you are able to continue till here for the January Daily Leetcode Challenge, definitely hats off to you. We'll have still some more to do until you complete the January Leetcode Challenge. So best wishes for that. Yeah, and yeah, for that was all for today. If you like my efforts, if you like the code which I have, please subscribe to my channel. Please do comments, and if you have a better solution, please do post in the comments. We can definitely discuss and go through it. So yeah, friend, that was all for today. See you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.